Hello everyone and welcome to unit showcase of Red Alert 3 Rejuvenation. It's a mod for Red Alert 3 and today I'm going to showcase you the new units of the Soviet Union. Let's begin with the awkward commentary.
Select target.
What is the mission?
So the
Select
Soviets
target.
have two different factions.
Select target. Select
Well, it's not
target.
factions, but more of a faction or sub-faction, which is the Soviets and the Legion. Those are the Soviets. The Soviets have the
Where are they?
old Apocalypse tanks replaced with newer Apocalypse tanks with a different model,
We
and
cannot be stopped.
pretty much everything's the same, but it's a different model with a leech beam and
Choice.
everything's there.
It is time.
Also, my commentary is great. Second of all, we have the
We are ready.
Gorinich, or Gorinik, however you want to say it. It's basically a grinder and a flame tank combined. Flame tank from Command Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars, and the grinder from, of course, Red Alert 3 Uprising.
Your message is heard.
Your message is heard.
Take the area.
It's basically a flame tank with grinder.
Everything will burn. Leave there in ashes.
Yeah, it's a flame tank. What do you expect? With a special ability of throwing a bomb, a rocket, an incendiary rocket.
We will wait.
The Gorinich is great against
Walk with me to
buildings and
Your
inventories,
message
but
is heard.
not so good against vehicles. Next up, we've got the floating disc.
Transport some assets.
Let's transport some
Limitation
assets.
units online.
So the floating disc is actually a unit from Red Alert 2, Yuri's Revenge. One of the units of Yuri, one of my favorite units.
Advancing.
And here it's basically the same. The unit can like
Ho ho ho.
use lightning attacks to like
Limitation units online.
destroy enemy buildings and vehicles. Great against enemy vehicles and infantries.
Regulator ready.
And it has the special ability to what you call it, like suck up enemy buildings for funds, and it can also attack air targets. Yeah, it's overall great unit for
Wheel.
the floating disc. Is a great unit for everything basically. Next up we have the Kirov Bastion.
We need no escort.
We need no escort.
Heading there now.
The Kirov Bastion is basically a Kirov, but pumped up version of the Kirov. It has two Tesla cars in front of it, but you know, Tesla attacks with four support cannons, which are also filled with Tesla bullets or bombs, with an entire system on this top with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, with 10 missiles.
All weapons.
Even though it doesn't fire all the 10 missiles. The Kilo Bastion is extremely heavily armored and has the special ability to go faster at the cost of not being able to use its weapons. But it can still fire Tesla bombs, which are just terrifying. And it can aim for areas as well, of course.
No escort.
And the great thing about the Kilo Bastion is that its health doesn't decrease when it's going in super speed. So you know, that's a good thing.
Soviet power supreme.
Okay, next up we have the Legion.
We must share this gift.
The Legion is a sub-faction for the Soviets, and we'll start with the Tesla Inquisitor, which is an upgraded version of the Tesla Trooper. Now, Tesla Inquisitor has Tesla cannon on his right arm, and the basic arm on his left arm.
Search
The
protect
Tesla
your zone.
Inquisitor can fire a bulb of Tesla.
Sparks my
It's great against
interest.
infantry, structures, and vehicles. And the Killer Bastion is great against everything. The Tesla Inquisitor,
Downpour ready.
the Tesla Inquisitor can also disable vehicles,
No overcharge protection.
Do you have a plan?
Electrodes
just like a Tesla
prime.
Trooper, but
Is
from range.
recycled energy.
The Tesla Trooper needs to be up close to an enemy to disable it, but the Tesla Inquisitor can do it from far range, so that's an improvement.
Advance.
Also, they can power Tesla coils.
We're off.
Vehicle reporting.
The Stalin Mark tank is the
Getting in closer.
Stalin Fist of the Soviet Union. The Stalin Mark
Location
tank
confirmed.
can
Tear them apart.
use a leech beam and Tesla cannon at the same time
Making tracks.
to cause some serious damage, and has a special ability to send a microwave burst,
They are about to be cooked.
which basically fries up anything nearby,
Cutting path.
anything hostile nearby,
Getting in closer.
and
Guardian
in
tanks
first
armed
this is
with
a
main
Guardian
guns.
tank.
Making tracks. Getting in
Anyway,
closer.
next up we have the Tesla Growler. It's basically a Tesla tank, but on legs, on 3 legs.
Capacitors ready.
The Tesla Growler is one of my favorite units and is great against vehicles, infantries, and structures because the Legion is just too OP for everything. Even Legion's weakest enemies are weakest units are OP against everything. The Growler has 3 Tesla cannons on its head, I guess,
Light them up.
and it basically fires bulbs of Tesla, which can just disable anything anything it touches,
Ready, comrade.
anything hostile,
I'm wired.
and has an special ability to burrow in the ground, creating electric shockwave around it, which basically disables anything hostile, assuming it's not in infantry and not in the air.
Triplet responding. Electrodes prime.
Next up we have the Triblade Gunship, which is basically the Siege Chopper from Red Alert 2, Yuri's Revenge. And just like the Siege Chopper, okay, not like the Siege Chopper actually. The Siege Chopper had a machine gun. When it was flying, the Triblade Gunship has 4 air cannons while it's flying, which are greatly effective against vehicles and structures, not infantries. No, I know it's surprising. And a mass of them can just wreck through anything. Plus, they can go for air units as well. In other way, only infantry can deal with them. That being flag troopers, rocket angels, and archers and javelin soldiers. Their special ability is to what do you say? Go in low altitude, in which case it's not flying. Instead, the Triblade Siegecraft will use a cannon on top of its head. The cannon acts as a siege weapon. It's not that great, but it's still pretty powerful, and is great against buildings, not vehicles and infantry. Also, it's gunship and the siege ship combined. So that's something. Okay, there's one more unit.
Need a little speed? We can do
We've
it.
got this other unit, which is the Sea Scorpion, which is a new unit of the Legion, which basically replaces the Stingray with the Sea Scorpion. The Sea Scorpion is a great unit for early raids, since very cheap and easy to make. It's great for early raids, and
Yes.
it's submerged, so it'll be safe from most enemy attacks. And to attack, it has to submerge. No, it has to merge, sorry. It has to merge,
The depth can be dangerous place.
and it has 4 grenades you can throw at the same time.
Come down and play.
Great against ships, obviously, and buildings in masses. and has this ability to drop a mine. The mine can disable any vehicle, not vehicle, ships that are nearby. Pretty effective. So yeah, the Sea Scorpion is great. The Sea Scorpion is great for early raids, and so is the Stallion tank. And for late game, the Kira Bastion is definitely great with the floating disc and tri-blade gunship. And of course, can't forget the Growler. The Gornish is not my most favorite unit because it's a little weak on the armor part, and so is the Inquisitor, but that's still pretty good. And that's it for the units. Yeah.
Select target.
We have plenty for
Select
them.
target.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why don't you subscribe, and I'll make more videos with the crappy commentary
Select target.
just for you. Anyway, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.